The Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes, ACReSAL, is a federal government of Nigeria intervention project in the 19 northern states and the FCT. The project is supported by the World Bank with a core mandate to restore 1 million hectares of degraded land and to address harmful agricultural practices that lead to low productivity output and poor living standards in communities. Since its inauguration in June 2022, ACReSAL has executed several projects across the participating states and the FCT, and the impacts are being felt across the strata. We take a tour across 11 of the 19 participating states where ACReSAL is executing life-impacting projects. Join us as we take a tour through Kaduna State. Kaduna State has a history of floods that affected both urban and rural areas. The Kaduna metropolis witnessed frequent flash floods incidents. This flood was triggered by torrential rains and the release of water from dams, overflow of rivers and inadequate drainage systems, and poor maintenance, particularly in densely populated areas. When the floods occur, properties, animals, farmlands, and sometimes human lives are often destroyed. Heavy rain and blockage of drainage systems exacerbated the situation in urban areas like Tudunwada and Kongo in Zaria and Gwanrimi. The flood usually affected key infrastructure, including schools, major roads, and bridges. Faced with chronic flash floods during the rainy season.
Earlier on, there were a lot of havoc into the community, flooding inside their houses, in the streets and all over, and causing, and by the riverside too as well, causing a lot of damages and havoc to the communities around the riverside area.
ACReSAL's response was intervening by carrying out a comprehensive drainage clearance initiative, spanning over 168 kilometers and covering over 26,000 hectares. The intervention began on 24th June 2024 and was concluded on 9th July 2024.
Alhamdulillah, gaskiya kafin zuwanku a baya, shekarun baya, ana fuskantar matsaloli da yawa. Daga cikin matsalolin tunda mu bangaren addini ne, zaka ga wani lokaci ruwa in yayi yawa a wasu hanyoyi. Za ka ga yara ba su ma iya fitowa domin zuwa islamiyya. Sannan wani lokaci za ka ga akwai hanyoyin da bai ma iya yiwuwa a fita a je wato ainihin masallaci, wanda wani lokaci shekaru can baya akwai wuraren da har ruwa kan shiga cikin masallaci. Amma alhamdulillahi gaskiya daga baya an zo an yi aikace-aikace na magudanan ruwa inda ruwa ke bi ya dinga wucewa, wanda wannan gaskiya shekarun baya da dama a yanzu bayan an yi wannan aikace-aikacen ba a sami wato ainihin wannan matsalolin ba.
Lokacin da muka fara sana'a kafin ambaliya ya zo, muna ɗan samu, muna yin ciniki yana zuwa 20,000 ƙasa da shi sama da shi. Amma da ambaliya ya zo ba ma yi, kasuwancinmu ya mutu saboda ba dama mu zauna a waje mai sana'a. Muna shiga cikin gida ne, amma yanzu da aka yi gyara, jama'a sun fara dawowa ana yin sana'a. Muna ɗan yin zuwa sama da 25.
Since the clearance initiative, the reduction in flash floods has been remarkable. Not only have direct beneficiaries, over 20,000 residents, benefited, but the ripple effects touched countless others, including local businesses and agricultural workers. Children are back in school, even during the rainy season. With the successes recorded so far from not only the communities showcased, but across all participating 19 states and the FCT, the ACReSAL program has made great strides. The impacts made in the various communities have gone a long way to restoring degraded landscapes and improving lives in communities that had been neglected.